Hi all, welcome back to yet another session of your online biology class. I am Asha Santosh, your biology teacher. How do the things are going on? Hope all are fine and safe at home. Have you started any new hobbies? For example, gardening, craft works, artworks, etc. You just engage your mind in such kind of activities. It will help you to refresh your mind because you don't have anything else to do this time. You're not allowed to go outside even for playing, isn't it? What is the reason? Yes, because of this pandemic COVID-19. Hope all are aware about the present situation of our state. So be careful and stay at home. Let's start today's session. Here we are discussing about our second chapter, components of food. Do you remember? Yes, we have discussed about 5 types of nutrients. Which are they? Yes, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. Then we have discussed the test for starch, protein and fat. So the test for fat you can try in your home. How many of you have tried this experiment in your home? The test for fat. Yes, many of you. Very good. Today we will discuss about the importance of these all nutrients. Okay? We already discussed carbohydrates and fats are the energy giving nutrients. We get most of our energy from the food item which contain carbohydrates and fat. But by comparing with carbohydrates, we need not eat that much fat contained food items because some portion of fat is get utilized by our body, then the rest, the extra fat will store in our body. If we eat more fat containing food, more fat will store in our body. It leads to the condition obesity. What is meant by obesity? Yes, we will become very fatty. So, it will lead to some other diseases. So, eating more fat containing food item is not good for our health while comparing with carbohydrates. So we have to eat more carbohydrates. Okay. If you feel little tired, you just eat 1 spoon sugar. Then you will feel better. Okay. Try it. Next, proteins. Proteins are the body building food. You are in a growing stage. So, you have to eat more protein rich food items. Okay. Next is vitamins and minerals. They are the protective food. These two nutrients protect our body from diseases. Let us discuss about these all nutrients in detail. First one is carbohydrate. We all know carbohydrate is the energy giving food. Mainly 2 types of carbohydrates are present in our food. They are starch and sugar.
Children, what are the sources of carbohydrates? Here are some sources of carbohydrates. You can see sweet potato, sugarcane, papaya, melon, mango, maize, bajra, rice, wheat, etc.
Fat also energy giving food, but we need not eat more fat because extra fat will store in our body. What are the examples for food items which contain fat? Let's see.
Here are some sources of fats. Both plant sources and animal sources are given. In plant sources, you can see groundnuts, sunflower oil, mustard oil, coconut oil, soya bean oil, nuts, etc. In animal sources, you can see meat, cream, egg, milk, ghee, butter, fish, etc.
Next nutrient is protein. body building food.
Let us discuss some more functions of proteins. Protein provides structural and mechanical support. Then maintain body tissues. Functions as enzymes and hormones. Help maintain acid-base balance in our body. Transport nutrients. Assist the immune system. Then serve as a source of energy when necessary.
What are the examples for protein-rich food items? Let's see.
Here are some sources of proteins. Plant sources and animal sources. In plant sources, you can see gram, moong dal, bean, soya bean, peas, etc. In animal sources, you can see meat, fish, paneer, egg, milk, etc.
The next one is vitamins. Vitamins are different types. They are vitamin A, C, D, E, K, and along with this, vitamin B complex also present. Let's see what are the functions of each vitamins. What are the examples of food items which contain these all vitamins? Okay.
Let us discuss about vitamins. Vitamins are mainly two types. They are water-soluble vitamins and fat-soluble vitamins. Vitamin B and C are water-soluble vitamins and A, D, E and K are fat-soluble vitamins. Water-soluble vitamins will mix with water and extra vitamins will not store in our body. It will leave out through urine or sweat. Fat-soluble vitamins will mix with fat and store in our body. These are the sources of vitamin A and it keeps our skin and eyes healthy. Here you can see some sources of vitamin C, and vitamin C helps our body to fight against many diseases. Next is some sources of vitamin D. Vitamin D helps our body to use calcium for bones and teeth. Next you can see some sources of vitamin E. Vitamin E is an antioxidant, protects cell wall. It also good for healthy skin and hair. Here are some sources of vitamin K. Vitamin K helps blood clotting, support heart health, improves bone density, improves brain function, fights cancer and helps with menstrual pains. Next is vitamin B complex. Vitamin B complex is composed of 8 B vitamins. These are the sources of vitamin B and its functions.
The last nutrient is minerals. Minerals are needed by our body in small amount. What are the examples of minerals?
Here you can see some examples of minerals and its functions. First one, calcium, formation of bones and teeth. Second one, magnesium, cofactors for metabolic enzyme. Next, iron, transportation of oxygen. Then potassium, regulate heartbeats, membrane potential. Next, zinc, boost body immunity and heal wounds. Next is chlorine, produce hydrochloric acid in stomach. Then iodine, produce thyroid hormones. Next is phosphorus, synthesis of DNA and bonds. Then sodium, regulate body fluids, maintain pH balance. Then copper, metabolism of iron and enzyme. Then last one, scandium, functioning of antioxidant enzymes. Then here is some examples.
So children, along with these 5 nutrients, our body needs dietary fibers and water. What is meant by dietary fibers? Yes, fiber containing food items. The dietary fibers, also known as roughage. It does not have any nutrition value in our body, but it helps for the digestion. It will reduce the amount of undigested food in our body. So what are the examples for this dietary fibers? Roughage? Yes, whole grains, vegetables, then potatoes, etc. Next is water. What are the health benefits of water? As we all know, we
Need to drink plenty
plenty
of
of water, but the water should be boiled. About 2 liters of water we have to drink daily. Water helps to absorb nutrients from the food. Then it also helps to leave out waste from our body
as urine.
and sweat. So children, today we have went through different types of nutrients, its examples and health benefits. Then along with that, roughage and water, its importance also. Isn't it? Hope all of you can follow my class and understood the concept. Study these portions very well. We'll see in our next class. Until then, take care and goodbye.
Thank you.